Hello, welcome to video session. In this video session, I want to show one problem, that is solving the problem that is inclined with both the planes. So here the example is rectangle. So now I will read the problem. A rectangle 30 into 50 mm sides is resting on VP on one small side, shorter side or small side, which is at 40 degrees inclined to HP. Draw the top view if the front view is a square of side 30 mm. Here the surface angle is not given, but one angle is given. When a rectangle looks like a square means the surface is having some inclination, because a rectangle looks like a rectangle when surface is parallel. But here a rectangle looks like a square, that means the surface is having some inclination, So now where you are looking rectangle as a square, but you are looking the rectangle as a square in the front view, that means the surface is automatically inclined with VP. So surface is inclined with VP because true shape you are getting in front view, and the second front view you are getting in VP. Therefore, definitely the surface is inclined to VP only. So now to solve this, first let us draw a rectangle. Already you know where there is a true shape. So it is given in the problem, a rectangle looks like a square in front view, that means the front view of the rectangle, the true shape is the front view. The true shape is the front view, and it is a given rectangle. So what is the sides given? 30 mm, and length given as 50 mm. 30 into 50, that means 30 mm width and 50 mm length. Larger value to be taken as length and a smaller value to be taken as a width, even though it is mentioned 30 into 50, larger value denotes the length and a smaller value denotes the width, and you can do the dimensioning also. Okay, even if you draw the data, so no problem. For better understanding and clearance, we are mentioning the dimensions also. Here also mention dimension. So how much here width is how much? 30 mm is the width. So before starting the problem, I advised you to write the data. After reading the problem, you have to write the data. Here also I have written the data. So given figure is a rectangle, sides are 30 into 50, okay, and small side is on HP, shorter side or small side is on HP, and small side which is resting on HP is inclined at 40 degrees. Okay, then front view looks like a square of 30 mm side. So now you have constructed a rectangle. Now draw the reference line, XY reference line at convenient distance. So problems like this, they won't give any distances, so conveniently you can take the distances and maintain the distance between the views as far as possible, minimum 20 to 25 mm. In some cases, if it is not possible, so at least maintain 10 to 15 mm. Okay, now after XY line, reference line, so now projector downwards projector. Now it is given the shorter side, this is the shorter side which is perpendicular. Here you can see, you can mention the perpendicular symbol also for you people. Now notations: A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. You can take as you wish. There is no rule to take in only in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise, there is no such rule. Now looking from the top, which is visible? A is visible, B is visible, C is not visible, D is not visible. That's all. So now after this, so this rectangle looks like a square. The sizes are given, already given. Therefore now you can draw a square. So extending same 30 mm it is given, same width line you can extend it, and you can construct a square. Square means all the sides are equal. Here already it is given, the side is 30 mm it is given. So now with 30 mm you can, already it is 30, lengthwise also you can take 30 mm and construct a square of 30 mm length, 30 mm sides, that's all, square. Okay, because it is given, so here, so it looks like a square of 30 mm side, so here it is looks like a square of 30 mm side. So now extend those width lines, then construct a square. Now extend these downwards, these projectors downwards, okay. Then this is the first point. Before that, write the notations. Here A dash, here it will be A1 dash, B dash, here it will be B1 dash, here C dash, it will be C1 dash, and D will be D1 dash, okay. Now here, so now you have projected lines downwards. If you know the angle, you are projecting projectors upward, but now you don't know the angle, but you know the front view. That's why you are projecting the projectors downwards. Now take the distance of top view as radius, using compass, and transfer here. So it is, take the first point and draw an arc, okay, to this projector, and you can join here. So now you are getting the top view, and this is the inclination. Sometimes they will also ask to measure the inclination also, mark the question mark. Now you are transferred the here, so now you can mark it as A1 and B1, C1 and D1. Just you have transferred the points, okay. Now here this top view, you have to make a thick line, okay. So this length you have taken here, so how can I mention? Okay, I will mention for you people. So here the radius taken is how much? That is equal to the length of the rectangle, that is 50 mm, that is length of the rectangle, right? Not necessary, just I am mentioning here for you people, okay. Now you may be confused, but it should be a thick line. So this is very thin line, okay, just dimension line. So I will write here so that you will be clear. So length is 50, so now, so one stage you have completed. So now again, what is given? The shorter side is, which is resting on HP, VP is inclined at 40 degrees to HP, So here now HP means you will be getting inclination in the VP. Now at convenient distance, take the point and using protractor, so inclined line at an angle of 40 degrees to rotate the front view, So now you have taken the angle. Now this is the reference line, right? Now you have to transfer this. You have to transfer this such that, be careful, such that the smaller side is inclined. Here which is smaller side? A1 and D1 is the smaller side. So transfer here. A1, D1 transfer here. And you can mark the points as A2 dash and D2 dash you can mark. Now through this point, so to this what is the angle for this inclined line? It is given as 40 degrees. To this line at 90 degrees, perpendicular line. Draw perpendicular line at 90 degrees like this, 90 degrees. Then take the other side. First already you have taken A1, D1. Now take AB, because it is a square, all the sides are equal. No need to take again. So straight away you can take same dimension you can take. So that is 30 mm. Here also it is 30 mm. Because you are tilting a square. Square means all the sides are equal. Okay, if one side is taken, enough, no problem. So A1, D1, here A2, D2, then here it is C2 dash, and here it is B2 dash. See, now shorter side is here, shorter side is rotated. Okay, now you have to draw the projections downwards. Projection downwards, all thin projectors. Thin projector. Thin projectors. Okay, similarly you can show arrow marks. If you want, you can show arrow marks, not necessary, already you know it. Now horizontal projector, already projector is there. Now you have to locate the points. Here. See, A1 vertical downwards, A2 dash vertical downwards, and A1 horizontal. Here you can write as A2 you can write. Similarly, B1 horizontal and B2 vertical. Here you can write it as a B2. Again, C1 horizontal, C1 vertical, C1 horizontal, C1 vertical. Here you can write C2. Again, D2 vertical and D1 horizontal. Here you can write D2. Now finally you have to join all these points in order. Now I am joining A2 C B2. Okay, then B2 C2. See, C2, order, in order, don't be confused. Then again C2 D2 C2. Okay, now again A2 D2, it is already on the axis line. Okay, now that finishes the drawing. So now here you have to measure the angle made by the top view. So it comes around 48-49. Okay, so I will mention the value here. It should be in bracket. Okay, 48 degrees I am mentioning. So this because we are mentioning in bracket, that means the value can vary. Person to person. That is not a fixed value, because it depends upon the accuracy, how you are using the instruments. So that finishes the problem. Now again let us check whether the problem is correct with conditions or not. So here what is condition? Small side which is inclined at 45 degrees, small side which is inclined at 45 degrees is on HP. See here, sorry, on VP. Here A to D2 is the small side, A to D2 is the small side, it is on VP, condition satisfied. Now rectangle looks like a square, condition satisfied. Shorter side is inclined at 40 degrees. On 40-degree line, the shorter side A1 and D1 are there. Okay, so that finishes.